Hello, beautiful. This is the last and seventh chakra, which is our crown chakra. And our crown chakra basically is all about the connection to our soul, to our higher self, to the universe, to everything there is. And this connection sometimes gets lost, especially if we are too much in business mode and we think we have to do and we have to create and we have to find a next client and we have to finish up things. And so the connection to ourselves, which is like taking care of ourselves, nourishing ourselves, really reconnecting with how we fill up our own energy, can go like to the back burner and to the really last part, or to the to-do list, to the really last part on the to-do list. And for this, I think it's really important that we have something that anchors us and that brings us back to that, because in business our self-worth is so deeply and closely interconnected with our world and how we feel, and if we are not feeling worthy about what we put out there, about our own offerings, about our services, how can our people and how can our ideal clients and how can the people that really need what we have to offer feel worthy of this offer? How can they feel that your offer is worthy and is of value? So it really starts there with you, like feeling worthy of taking time for yourself first. This can look so different, and it also starts with creating rituals. It starts with building things into your life that really, and I have my book here, let me just take it out for a second to share. It really starts with things like creating daily rituals for things that we need to come back to again and again and again. And sometimes that's healing, sometimes that's working on our mindset to stretch ourselves towards more visibility, or working on our mindset to stretch ourselves to allow more abundance flow to us and receive more, or on our money mindset. There's a lot of things we think about, or even just like on a physical level, having like physical workouts that we do every day that bring us back into and root us into our body. So we create embodiment. And in the book, in the last chapter, that it's just really a collection, like this is meditation, and then we have like setting intentions, body check-in, and it's really just a collection with the things that I do regularly, and I really am aware that I find the time every day. And then I have things that I do every day for a period of time until I need it, and then it shifts and I do something else what I need then. So it's really personal, and it's really feeling into what do you really need, and not just following an outside system, but creating your own rituals and connections. But even marketing can be a ritual. Sharing your story and showing up for yourself and sharing from the heart can really build that momentum. For me, really, stillness and meditation is always the place where I feel at home and where I go. But sometimes we just need the opposite, and we need to stretch our side outside the comfort zone so much in the opposite, because what got us here where we are will not get us necessarily to the next step. A lot of times there is a new skill set, a new embodiment, a new version of ourselves required to get to that next step. And sometimes the stretch that creates that kind of, we are not this person anymore, but we are not the new person yet. That stretch can be uncomfortable. It's just really like our teenager years, where we are not anymore a child, but we are not yet an adult. And that's kind of that space where we are not anymore that old version of ourselves, and we are not yet the new version. So being gentle with ourselves and finding the best ways possible to support ourselves in this kind of times of transition and and I suggest to sometimes just try out, even just picking a ritual. The book is really also made, and it's so beautiful. The people that bought it and have it at home, they love it. But even just opening the book at a random page, and here I have Emotional Freedom Technique, which is also called tapping, and which is a practice that you can shift your emotional state through tapping on different points on your body. I have some lessons about tapping in the Soulful Academy for visibility and abundance, and because it's something I do a lot. But even for yourself, if you have the book, you just go and you open the book at one place, and you get the message that you need. It was really taught to you to be used like this, to be used in a way that, okay, what do I need right now? And I even go back myself to the book. So it's a beautiful book. You can buy it on Amazon, you can buy it wherever books are sold, and it's called The Soul of Business with by Eos Koch, and I will also link it. And for rituals, again, rituals can also be going on a dog walk with your dog every day. It can totally be that kind of daily thing that brings you back to yourself, because it brings you in nature, it makes you move. It can be that you cook, it can be something more that you journal, it can be whatever it is for you. Try out different ways and try what fits you, and try what creates a feeling of feeling good. It should feel good, it should really nourish you, and it should fill you up. You shouldn't stick to something because you think you have to, but you should stick to something because you feel the difference that it makes for you. And rituals are also containers that you create. I really love and suggest that you create certain containers for, like, for example, if you are creating your website, create a container, start the writing, and maybe you have the writing for content. For example, you have a certain candle that is your candle for content writing, and then you put that candle on the table and you light it, and you open that space, that energetical space, to create a website, or even to create a new package or an offering. And then you can also have like a certain crystal, or you can invite the energy of something. You can invite the energy of an animal that helps you, that supports you during the process, that carries like the energy that you want to infuse into the project. Whatever it is for you, there is really no right and wrong, but just try to discover that, and try to find out, what is it for me, what lights me up, what makes for myself the process easier. Obviously, you shouldn't complicate things. I think it's not about making things complicated, but it's about dropping onto that deeper level of understanding, of meaning, of intention. So being on and creating and working and living from that deeper level of intention. That's really what, for me, it is all about. And I hope you have a beautiful day. If you have any questions, come over to my Facebook group. I will be there. I will answer you any and all questions regarding branding, regarding business, website creation are really welcome there, and I would love to support you in that way. And wishing you a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye.